even though I've put myself in this world where I want to be very put together, the fact that you're not is why I want to be with you.
This movie is fantastic. I could not stop thinking about it for like 3 days after I saw it.
It sticks with you. It sticks with you. It's fucking nuts.
It definitely does. Can you talk to me a little bit about collaborating with Emma Stone and how she was a leader on set, not only as an actor, but a producer as well?
Yeah, she's a genius. I mean, she's tracking this character that is at so many different physical and mental states throughout the film. She's also producing and kind of overseeing so many of the choices, with Yorgos. So it was just so inspiring to be with someone kind of doing all of that at the same time, and kind of just having fun keeping up with them.
And then you worked with Willem Dafoe a lot in this movie. Can you talk to me about how you guys created the dynamic between your characters and maybe what you learned from working with him?
I mean, Willem is such a treat. I mean, he's probably one of the nicest, kindest people, but he's also kind of incredibly disciplined, and he had hours of prosthetic makeup and all the stuff he had to do, but somehow always had, the biggest smile that his prosthetics would allow him to have. And so I learned a lot from just that mentality of just how hard he works.
What is it about Yorgos' directing style that makes him stand out from other directors that you've worked with before?
I mean, I think he's unhinged in the best way, right? I mean, I think like unhinged to the definition of, hinges keeping things together, and he's kind of all about not needing that. It's not about keeping it together. It's about it being what it needs to be, as unfiltered as possible. And so you can tell he's not seeking approval in how he directs. He's actually seeking, he's seeking something that is so purely character driven. It's almost kind of spiritual because he needs it to be its pure essence. And I think Bella's character is such a great embodiment of what it could look like for a person to be, unhinged from being kept down by society.
Definitely. And then what is it about Bella that you think really draws Max in?
I think he's into how she's not this really put together person, and she's so raw and unfiltered. And, he's this hardcore medical student and science brain and is in the world of facts and experiments. And she's kind of the opposite of all of that. And so I think there is that yin yang of, I even though I've put myself in this world where I want to be very put together, the fact that you're not is why I want to be with you.
What was it like kind of going from leading Ramy into this being a part of such a powerhouse ensemble? Did you want to take anything from that into a potential season 4?
The experience of being on Ramy is so different because it's like I'm involved with every piece of it. And this was really cool because it was just, hey, show up and stand where Yorgos says. And, just I go to wardrobe and I just got to try on my wardrobe. I don't have to okay other people's wardrobe. It was really cool to just be focused on only one part of it. And it was really cool to see how a movie is made. I've never had a role like this on a film. It's really like my first proper film. And so to be able to see, the way that he works and, the timeline is so different from television. So it was just really inspiring to see how patient he can be and how much time he can take. Television moves really fast and it's really crammed,
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. The movie is phenomenal and I cannot wait for more people to see it.
Yeah, I'm so glad you liked it. Thank you.